Hello, it is scripture emphasis again. Guess the scriptures we're looking at today. It's Revelation chapter 3 verse 20. It's the scriptures you all know and you're familiar with. Revelation 3:20 is a verse from the Bible that says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock." He said, if anyone hears my voice and opens the door, he said, I will come into him and dine with him, and he with me. That is New King James Version, not NIV. Now, the context of Revelation 3:20 is that this verse appears in the final book of the New Testament, in the sections where Jesus Christ addresses the 7 churches of Asia Minor. The verse is part of the message to the church in Laodicea. In Revelation chapter 3, 14 to 22. A church criticized for its lukewarm faith and self-sufficiency. I'll break it down into 3 for us. The first part of it said, "Behold, I stand at the door. Knock." I stand at the door and knock. Symbolisms of the door, you know it. The door represents the human heart or maybe one personal life. And Jesus standing at the door of our heart symbolizes his desire for a personal relationship with individuals. The fact that Jesus stands at the doors and knock shows that he takes the initiative in reaching out to us. And this emphasizes his grace and the fact that he seeks us out. He seeks us out. He said knocking. The knocks imply both patience and persistence. Jesus is not forcing his way in. He's waiting patiently, but he is waiting to a response from us. And that suggests that salvation and fellowship with him are a choice that you and I must make. Number 2, he said, if anyone hear my voice and opens the door. Hearing his voice, this refers to spiritual awareness, or the readiness to recognize Jesus calling us. It could symbolize the moment of conviction where a person becomes aware of Jesus' presence or the need for a relationship with him. Opening the door. Opening the door. This is a metaphor for an act of acceptance and faith. It involves welcoming Jesus into our lives, repenting of sins, and being willing to engage in a relationship with him. It also suggests that Jesus will not force his way into anybody's heart. The persons must willingly open the door. Number 3, he said, I will come into him and dine with him, and he with me. I sense fellowship there. In biblical times, sharing in meals was a significant act of fellowship and intimacy. So, Jesus offering to dine suggests not a relationship, but also a close personal communion. And this implies that the individuals who opens their heart to Christ will experience deep revelation, deep relationship or deep fellowship with Jesus. Mutual relationship. The phrase "and he with me" indicate a reciprocal relationship. When he invites Jesus Christ in, he communes with us, and we in turn grow closer to him. I'm going to give you the spiritual application. For the Laodiceans, The church in Laodicea had become lukewarm, neither hot nor cold. In Revelation 3, 15 and 16. So Jesus was calling them to open their heart so that to renew intimacy with them rather than them rely on their own self-sufficiency. And for believer today, this verse is often interpreted as a calling for a personal reflection. It invites individuals to examine their relationship with Christ and to consider whether they have allowed him into every part of their lives. And it also emphasizes Jesus' desires for a close personal relation rather than a distant or maybe indifferent faith. Let me not take it too long. Let me bring it to conclusions. You know, Revelation 3:20 conveying Jesus' persistent love and desire for you and I, for a deep personal relationship, while he's standing ready to enter into our heart. The responsibility lies with individual to open their heart and invite him in. The promise of dying together symbolize rich intimacy, fellowship, and spiritual and nourishment that come from living in communion with Christ. I don't know if this makes sense. That's how far I can go. If it makes sense, please let me know at the comment section. Thank you for listening. God bless you.